State officials here at the Department of Agriculture say the fact that all 43 of those horses survived and are now all in a much better place is thanks to a huge team effort involving several different entities who stepped in to help.
They rallied, they all understood what needed to be done, and they jumped in and did it.
Deputy State Veterinarian Bradley Keogh declaring the 43 horses abandoned back on June 9th.
Personally, you don't want to see any animal neglected. As a veterinarian, you have a pretty good understanding of what's necessary. Just being somewhat appalled and, to a little anger that somebody would actually do that. Ownership of an animal is elective, but care is mandatory.
That mandatory care not believed to be given, leading the state to file the lawsuit.
Just to hold the responsible parties responsible for what they did or did not do.
The Department of Agriculture and Mercer County Fiscal Court asking the Circuit Court to rule that when they abandoned the horses, Maria Burrell and her father Charles gave up their ownership and rights. Those horses, after making great improvements thanks to volunteer efforts, now at temporary homes as this all plays out. The lawsuit asking that the court give ownership to the fiscal court, allowing the horses to be sold, donated, or transferred. Lastly, the lawsuit seeking payment from the Burrells to cover costs calculated at more than $20,000 spent by various businesses and charities on things like transporting the horses, medical needs, and other supplies. Now, a motion was also filed for a speedy hearing so that the costs of the temporary care for these horses may be brought to an end as soon as possible. In Frankfort, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.